All right. Welcome back to another episode, Bills Boys. This is coming off of week 1. An absolute, words are hard to describe this game.
Yeah.
Just a roller coaster of emotions. Quinn, do you want to tell them about your experience watching the game?
Hand up. I'll take accountability. I gave up probably earlier than most people gave up.
Very early.
I think after DeAndre Hopkins caught that one-hander, I was like, okay.
Yeah. In the end zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was 34-19 at that point.
Sounds about right.
We just couldn't stop them. And that's like what it was for me. I was just like, it doesn't matter. Like the defense is just not getting a stop.
Yeah. So for reference, me and Quinn watched it together at Quinn's place, and you kept saying, thank God we got a defensive coach.
I was cooking McDermott a bit there. Because
Yeah.
it just looked like every playoff loss we've ever had.
Yeah.
Against the Chiefs, where it's just like Josh is playing the game of his life. Offense is clicking on all cylinders, and the defense just looks lost out there and just can't. And yeah, those games are super fun to watch. Like you said off the top, one of the most insane games I've ever seen, at least regular season for sure.
And it was week 1.
I know. I do feel like the Bills playing the game of the year every year, and we're usually on the losing end of that, honestly. Usually, like, we end up finding a way to blow it, whether, for whatever reason. I don't remember that Vikings game from a few years ago.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
We, stopped them on 4th and goal, got the ball on the 1-inch line, but, had no room to go anywhere, and just had to run out the clock, really. Josh fumbles the snap. They get the ball back again. Yeah, that was insane. We ended up losing that one. But obviously, there's a couple against the Chiefs that have been great, and we end up losing.
Yeah, this one was weird. Honestly, in the first half, our first drive was great. Our kickoff return, we returned to the 45. Then we seemed to just march down the field like it was no problem. Scored a touchdown, but the first half, both our offense and defense looked bad. Not that our offense looked bad, we just weren't. After the first drive, we were kind of struggling.
I feel like the offense tends to start slow. So it was nice to see them get 7 on the opening kickoff. And for whatever reason, we just can't stop Derrick Henry at all. He runs all over us every single time, which is frustrating. But
yeah, I think he's an early candidate for MVP.
What about Josh, dude?
Obviously, Josh. But if Derrick Henry
could have won it last year, honestly.
Derrick Henry?
Yeah, he had a great season.
So did Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
And I feel like how you beat the Ravens, if you start to slow them down on the run, that's how you do it. You make Lamar throw more than he wants to, but
gotta keep him in the pocket though.
That's true.
He ran all over us too.
Yeah, I watched the highlights about 5 times, to be
honest. The one on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
The 20 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one 3rd and 10 where he's 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I'm fucking Russo and Bosa have him. They run into each other. I'm I remember watching that during it, and they hit each other, and I'm like, no, dude. And then he goes for another 30 yards upfield. That was insane. He's good. I'll give him credit where it's due. He's definitely great.
He's really fun to watch. It's just not fun to watch against the Bills.
He is. He is fun to watch. I just don't like him because of games like that. I hate when he kills us.
Yeah, you were not a fan of him when we were watching.
I feel like I can't be. It's that type of thing. I don't love Mahomes either. I can respect that he's good and he's fun to watch, but I don't like him.
See, I don't like watching Mahomes because he cries too much.
And bitches, yeah.
Lamar doesn't do that.
That's fair. Lamar, though, chokes. I'll say that.
But, okay, so I don't necessarily think it was the Ravens' fault. The players. At the end of the game, the coaching situation is what I think lost it. Because you can't try and run out the clock and give us the ball back with 38 seconds left. I
don't remember the exact sequence of events, but when I I think it was the drive that they had it before the fumble. They punted it on like 4th and 2. I guess they said that Lamar was cramping or something, so they didn't want to run another play without him. And they punted us the ball, and this was like right, I don't know how much time was on the clock. Maybe like, I think this was just before the 2-minute warning because we went down and scored right before the 2-minute warning.
Yep. Which was also
was shocking that they punted us that ball. Like that was like the first stop we'd gotten all night.
Yeah.
4th and 2, like manageable. They should be able to get that the way they've been moving the ball all night. Just hand it to Henry or just let Lamar run around the end. And yeah, that happened.
And well, to your point, that halftime, right before half, we got that pass to Kincaid where he barely got out of bounds with 1 second left.
That was insane. I was saying that to my buddies. I was like, if they don't give that to us, we don't win that game.
No.
Because there was no time left.
No.
And that was an extra 3 points that we got before the half.
Yeah.
And when they were all running into the locker room, I'm like, they're not going to give this to us. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like, the Ravens are leaving the field. But then the ref, sure enough, gets on the mic. He's like, Baltimore, like, we got one more play. And I was like, damn, they're actually going to give this to us. And a bunch of people were saying online, too, that was like the longest second ever.
In the replay, it looked like it.
I think it's just because it was in slow motion.
That's true. That's
so
true.
That's why it looked like it was the longest second in history. But
yeah. And how about your boy Matt Prater, dude? You were a huge Matt Prater fan watching that game.
Hell yeah, dude. He was sick. He won us the game.
He did.
Well, I was worried. Well, I was kind of talking shit about T-Bass.
Yeah, you were. You're like, fuck T-Bass.
Well, I was like, this is the guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't hate T-Bass. He got a lot of shit a couple of years ago, obviously, for that missed kick in the playoff game.
It's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah, it happens. You can't make them all.
Yeah.
But
Matt Prater stepped up.
Yeah, honestly, when they said earlier in the week that like T-Bass wasn't going to play and we were just basically getting this guy off the street, I was like, it's going to come down to a field goal and we're going to fucking miss it and we're going to lose like that. Maybe I'm just too cynical, but that's the first thought that I had.
Yeah.
So, and then that situation came to fruition and then he made it.
Yeah.
So,
but it was almost blocked.
That was crazy too, dude.
Yeah, watching that replay, I was like, holy
Kyle Hamilton's
shit.
pinky finger hit it, it looked like.
No one blocked him either. That was the other thing.
Yeah, that was bad.
Horrible.
He went untouched.
Yeah.
Well, like, he should have blocked it. I don't know how he did, dude.
Yeah.
His hand, like, is coming across and just barely grazes it. I don't know. That was nuts.
We got to figure out that, kick protection because it didn't even seem like we had enough guys on that side for what they had.
Yeah, I saw somebody break it down. I think there was a rookie in there or something that didn't really know what they were supposed to be doing.
Well, you got lucky.
Very lucky.
Yeah, I had a parlay that didn't hit. If James Cook would have had 16 more yards, I would have made $1,600 on a $10 bet. It was like a 12-leg parlay.
Really? That close?
That close.
We couldn't really... We stopped running, obviously, because we were down. That's
I know.
why.
Well, I figured, we just paid him $12 million a year. He's going to get 60 yards. We're going to fucking use him.
I mean, he had that super long play to set up one of the touchdowns. I think when it was 40-25 with 11 minutes left, he caught like a little swing pass out to the right and took it all the way down to the 1. Do you remember that? But it was a pass.
Yeah.
He broke a couple tackles and then Josh like jumped over the line to score.
Oh, that wasn't James Cook. That was the tight end, 84. Big white guy.
Yeah, that up the middle.
Yeah.
There was one James Cook had, I'm telling you, that was like he went up the right side over to the left. I thought he was going to score, and he gets tackled like the 1. This is like right when they're starting the comeback, I want to say. But they did have that. He had that great pass to Jackson Hawes, the new guy, right up the seam.
Yeah, he almost dropped that too.
He caught it like 3 times.
I know.
Or he caught it like on his 3rd try, basically. Yeah. That was nuts.
Yeah, Keon looked good. He looked real good.
Keon looked amazing, dude. There was a lot of haters in the offseason. I was never one of them. I want Keon to know that. I always stood by your back, dog.
Yeah. He looked great, dude.
He was a rookie last year. Like, he was just feeling it out. Like, he got hurt. I knew, like, a good offseason, and, like, I knew he was going to be good. And he had a great camp. He was Josh's guy. He was Josh's guy in that comeback. Like,
besides that 2-point conversion, Josh could have threw it a little higher.
Yeah.
I mean, his vertical's got to be fucking 40.
The one he got pushed out on, or the fade, fade route.
Yeah, in the corner.
Yeah. They love running that, which is like so shocking to me because that worked in like 2008. That doesn't really work anymore.
It'll work if you throw the ball up and give Keon a chance.
I know that's like Keon's specialty. Like, he's supposed to be able to just like go up and get shit.
Yeah.
I don't love that running that play there, but it is what it is. Didn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He also, when he falls down and he like is flat on his stomach, it almost lands in his hands. I think it hits the top of his helmet.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, but if we get that 2-point conversion, we might not win that game.
That's very true. There was so many things that just fell our way, which I feel like is so rare to say. But yeah, Keon like had like 8 for 12 and a touchdown. That's a dig stat line, dude. Like, that is also his touchdown. I had that bet. I had Keon anytime. So that was, and he caught it on that fucking tipped pass, which was insane.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's a beast.
I don't think Josh was ever throwing that to Knox. Personally, I think Knox was just like trying to make a play and got a piece of it. But yeah, what a play for him to like keep his eye on that and dive for it. That was insane. Yeah.
So what do you think the big takeaways from that game were? So if you're Sean McDermott, you give a congrats speech. Good job for sticking with it. Now Monday rolls around. We're watching film. Do you think he's lighting people up?
I don't know if he's lighting people up. I mean, gave the speech in the locker room, whatever, team effort. Defense made a play when they had to. Like,
huge.
Granted.
Ed Oliver,
incredible game.
One of the best I've ever seen.
Maybe the best game of his career,
for
I would
sure.
say.
Yeah.
He had like a sack, tackle for loss, obviously the forced fumble at the end on Derrick Henry, who never fumbles, which is crazy. Yeah, he had an insane game. I also saw a tweet earlier, either today or yesterday, that was like they like swap out their D linemen to like keep them fresh, like subbing in and out. And I saw, I don't know if it's true, but TJ Sanders, who's like the rookie, same position as Ed, was trying to go back in the game, and Ed was like, no, like, I'm going in. Which is crazy, dude. Good for him, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He was like, no.
No, you sit down, rookie.
Put the team on my back.
Yeah, dude. What a dog. I'm so happy we have him. It seems like our defensive line is pretty solid. I mean, obviously they got run over, but it's Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Would you expect?
I'd like to see how they do against. I mean, we probably just played the best offense in the league besides our own.
For sure. For sure.
So, I mean, going into it, I thought it was going to be a shootout. I never thought it was going to be, whatever, 17-16 or something by the end. I always knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. But, I mean, 81 points is also insane. But, yeah, I'd like to see how they do the rest of the season. The secondary looks rough. That's what I would say if I was McDermott coming back. Like, Taylor Rapp seems like he didn't have a great game. Cole Bishop the safeties are not doing that great.
Did you watch episode 5 of Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
So we got Poyer back.
Yeah, no, he's not going to play.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he should.
Why not? You just said our safeties are bad.
They are, but I don't know if Poyer's better. I don't know. He's old, and maybe, who knows? Also, if McDermott's like, he believes in the guys that he believes in. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And well, Dorian Strong, who is the other corner who subbed in for Trey White and for Maxwell Harrison, obviously, who's not playing because he was the first-round pick. He's a sixth-round pick, just like Benford. And he had a great game. I think, I don't remember the stats, but he only gave up like 1 or 2 catches,
Damn.
which is insane for your first ever NFL start against arguably the best offense in the league.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're a running team. Zay Flowers had a nice game. I don't know that he was on him the whole time, but like you never really heard the dude's name, which a lot of times when you're on defense, like that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not seeing this dude, like especially a corner, if you're covering someone, just they're not throwing to you, that's a good thing. Like you're doing your job then. If you don't hear your name called all the time. So
is Trey out too?
he was out for that game, yeah.
Oh.
So we were down Trey White. Benford played. Trey White was down, and then Dorian Strong never played an NFL snap in his life, had to come in. But he had a great game. So like there are some positives, obviously a lot of stuff to clean up. Coaches love to say that. Glad we got the dub. A lot of stuff to clean up though.
Yeah.
Classic line.
Enjoy this. Be ready for film tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, like most of the stuff, like it was a lot of big plays. Like I feel like we were falling into second and third down, and they would just get chunk plays, which it is what it is. I also just feel like they just ran all over us, so I don't know.
Yeah, I saw the fourth quarter stat for Josh. He had 240 yards in the fourth quarter.
251.
Jesus, like, yeah.
Yeah, 251 yards in the fourth quarter, more than I think it was like more than 12 other teams had.
Holy shit.
I don't have that stat, but
yeah,
I know it was more than like a lot of the teams that played on Sunday.
Damn.
And that was just his fourth quarter. So
yeah.
250 yards, like I'm happy with that if he gets that in a game. Doing that in the fourth is absolutely insane.
I know. He ended with like 390, right?
Yeah, I think 394 total. He won Offensive Player of the Week this week. Well deserved.
Yeah.
It just happened so fast. It was all those last 2 drives, just wheeling and dealing down the field.
Yeah, you had no hope. You had no hope until the very end.
Yeah. Honestly. I mean, after that throw on the last drive to like Josh Palmer, I mean, I had some hope, but I did give up. I gave up when everyone else gave up.
I did not give up,
If
bro.
I was at the game, I wouldn't have left. I will say that.
Yeah, dude, that was insane to see that stadium pretty much like half to maybe 3/4 of the way full. There were a lot of people that left.
Crazy to see him call them out.
I know. Hang in there.
He's never done something like that before, so that was very interesting.
I guarantee there will never
Like, have a little more faith in us, dog. Like
Yeah.
that was like the first time I've ever seen him be like stern with Bills Mafia. I was like, oh shit.
He's like, I'm the fucking MVP, dog. We're never out.
Don't forget you got 17 on your team.
yeah.
I'll get us the dub.
Yeah. I remember checking the odds, and I think I told you guys this was when we were down 15 with 4 minutes left. We had like plus 10,000 were the odds.
Yeah, so it was like $10 to win 1,000. I think that's what that would be.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It was something crazy. It might have been.
Kelsey was going to take that, I think, and then I don't know what happened, but that would be 10 to win 1,000. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Which is fucking crazy.
Damn. Fuck. I should have taken that.
Yeah, dude. They had a 99% chance to win. 99%. Sorry that I gave up for half a second.
Yeah. So who do we have this week? Don't we have Cincinnati?
The Jets.
The Jets. Oh, that's right. The Jets.
Which
were the Jets and the Steelers. That was a crazy game.
They played good. The Jets played well. Steelers are supposed to have a great defense, but the Jets they scored like 26 points.
I thought they scored 30.
It might have been 30, 32 by the end. I think that might have been 34, 32. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe Justin Fields is good.
Well, they got, who is that DC for the Lions? He's their head coach now.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
New head coach. A lot of new pieces. I know Garrett Wilson had a good game. He's a good player, good receiver. I'm not too worried, obviously. Could be a letdown spot, as they say, because we just had a huge win, and we're not really thinking about the next game. But
and they're also not the Ravens, so
yeah, so you don't play them as hard, like that type of
yeah.
thing. So it could be. I don't want to say that. I do think they'll win. The schedule coming up is too easy, almost.
Our first 8.
Yeah, let me look at it, to be honest, because
I remember you saying the Chiefs have a gauntlet.
the Chiefs play the Eagles this week.
Damn.
After taking a loss already. And then I think they play the Ravens in 2 weeks.
Dude, if they go 0-3 or 1-3,
they could very easily be 1-3
Damn.
at the end of week 4.
Damn.
I don't know if you watched Friday's game against the Chargers.
I bet on the Chargers though.
That's crazy. They didn't look. I mean, they were good. They played a good game, and like the Chargers usually find a way to like choke it against them. But that didn't happen. Like they just held tight. It's like nobody's afraid of the Chiefs anymore. It's like what it seems like. You know what I'm saying? So,
which is huge for us.
Yeah, massive. We go Jets, Dolphins, Saints, Patriots, Falcons, Panthers.
There's no reason we lose any of those.
There's no reason we should lose any of those. I agree. And then it's the Chiefs after that.
And we shouldn't lose to them either. Oh, God.
I agree. I'm almost at the point where we always beat them in the regular season and then lose in the playoffs. It's like, should we just lose in the regular season?
No.
That way we can beat them in the playoffs?
We need the 1 seed because we've never had the 1 seed.
I know. That would be huge. Yeah, so we have the Jets and then the Dolphins on Thursday night. So
nice. I fucking hate Thursday night games. Is that in Miami?
No, it's here. That's good.
Damn. That is good. Yeah, I think this Ravens game will actually be, it'll mean more come seeding time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That will be huge in December, I think, dude.
That's a playoff game right there. Week 1.
That was a playoff game.
Yeah.
Like as far as regular season playoff games go, yeah.
Does that affect? So let's say we don't get the 1 seed, and let's say they don't get the 1 seed. If we have the same record, so we both win our divisions, and we potentially have to play each other, do we get home field because we beat them?
Yeah. So it goes. Obviously record.
Yeah.
Well, it's by division, so like the 1 seed, best team who won their division will be number 1.
They go
2 seed who had the best record and won their division. 2, 3. So you have to win your division to be in the top 4.
Yeah.
And then it's tiebreaker. So yes. So since we beat them, if we had the same record, let's say we both go 14-3. We would be the 2 seed and they would be the 3 seed.
Gotcha.
Or even if we both go 14-3 and we have the best record, or we're tied, we would be the 1 seed over them because we have the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that's fucking huge.
Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weird stuff happened last year with the Lions and the Vikings where they were both like 13-4.
Mm-hmm.
So a team that was like 13-4 had to be the 6 seed, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't like how. I mean, it makes sense. You go by division first.
Yeah, you're supposed to win your division, but then you have like, I don't know who was it last year, the Bucks maybe.
Hosting.
The Bucks went like 9-8, and they were a 4 seed and had to host like the Commanders or something. I think it was. I don't remember exactly, but
the Lions choked in the divisionals.
Yeah, they had a great season. We exposed them last year, though, I think.
Is that right?
We played them like December, and just that was a game where Josh was just scoring like relentlessly. I think that exposed them a bit. If
Josh continues on his path, will he win back-to-back MVPs?
If he gets 400 yards a game and has 4 touchdowns a game, do I think he'll win MVP? Yeah, I do. With no picks? Yeah, I think he'll win it.
Yeah. That was another thing. No turnovers for us.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Josh just doesn't turn the ball over anymore.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing. But that was like the one knock on him for the longest time. And like, it's insane. Like some of those throws he had, like he just puts it wherever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
That play to Jackson Hawes up the seam during that comeback, Keon's like 20 yards shorter, but in the middle of the field, and he's like waving his arms like this, like he's wide open.
Yeah.
But Josh is just a sicko and just throws it into double coverage basically, but puts it right on the money, so it's fine.
Yeah. A heater, too.
Well, that's what I mean.
He threw a fucking fastball to him.
Like the safe play is just dump it to Keon right there in the middle, but he's like, let's just go for the touchdown now. He's like, I know we're running out of time, you know?
Sicko.
Oh, yeah. So, and then there was a couple. The one to Josh Palmer on the corner route to the left sideline. That like basically clinched it for us.
Once he got out of bounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, okay, like we're going to win this game. Yeah.
And thank God Keon got tripped up. Because if he scores a touchdown,
I know they have like 35 seconds left.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Let me switch that real quick. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is give time to Lamar. I mean, it's the same with Josh. That's what happened. You give us time, it's not going to look good.
Yeah.
I
thought he was going in.
It looked like it.
He was going
That was a great move, though. Like he just like kind of stuttered. That defender looked silly.
He was going to go in for sure.
Yeah.
Well, then when they tripped him up, they called a timeout. And when they started calling timeouts, I was like, okay, like now they're scared. Like it's over.
This is a little chip shot for.
Yeah, that was. It was a nothing field goal. I'm like, he has to make this. There's no way he doesn't make this. But
do you remember that? So when the Baltimore called the timeout, they cut to Matt Prater's face. Do you remember seeing how old he looked?
Some of the players like thought he was a coach. I guess when he got there, because he got there on Thursday. Jackson Hawes, who is a rookie and like caught that pass, he said, "Yeah, I thought he was a coach when he walked in the room." I was like, "What the hell?" He does look old to be out there. I mean, like
it's 41.
Yeah, started playing in 06, which is crazy.
That is fucking crazy. Almost 20 years in the league. He doesn't look like a Tom Brady 41 though. He looks like a 50 41.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I wonder what'll happen when we get Bass back if we keep him.
I mean, I think that's the kind of thing where we see how the next couple weeks go.
If he's kicking well, why take him out?
I don't think they'll get rid of Bass, but I think they've paid him not significantly, but he's got a good contract. But yeah, that's going to be something that we just have to see play out in a few weeks. The Bills are pretty loyal as far as a team goes, though. Like they'll probably send Bass back in there. But it depends. You never know. I mean, if he starts kicking bad and Prater is, I don't know. We'll see. But
can you send someone down to the practice squad?
Yeah, but the weird part about the practice squad is like they can be claimed by another team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So it's not like they would claim Matt Prater because Matt Prater wasn't anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So anyone on the practice squad can be claimed by another team.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah.
Damn. I hope West Point gets some reps and we bring him up.
That's the thing about Hard Knocks is people always see like because they focus on the players that are like on the bubble, you know.
Yeah.
So it gets you to like love those
players
and be like, oh, put him in. Like he's got to be better than this guy. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what's always so funny about Hard Knocks.
Yeah, episode 5 was cool to see. I mean, it wasn't cool to see because of the cut day thing, but to see those exit interviews, it was interesting. I had no idea they could get claimed though from the practice squad because we cut that punter tight end too.
Yeah, the Bills also just cut their punter after that game. Did you see that?
No. Why?
So we had like I don't know how many punts, 4 or 5, There was one I remember that was really bad. It was like a 25, 28-yard punt maybe. And they cut him. We just signed a new guy today. Or not today, yesterday maybe?
Damn.
Have you seen this guy?
No.
He looks like McDermott.
Do you remember when we drafted the punt god and then
Yeah.
he had all that scandal stuff?
He ended up being innocent though.
Yeah.
I think he's the Chiefs punter.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
He was last year. Yeah, this
Chiefs
dude.
love the
Bill
criminals.
Burr?
Yeah.
This dude looks like Bill Burr.
Bill Burr and
It's
Sean
like
McDermott.
it's like the Pokemon evolution of it goes McDermott, this guy, Bill Burr.
Nice. Holy shit. That is insane.
Yeah.
He really does look like the middle of those two.
Yeah, he does. It's crazy.
Damn.
But yeah, they could just sign that dude. He's played for a bunch of teams. Hopefully we never have to punt, so it shouldn't be a problem, but
I mean, shit, if that guy doesn't work out, bring back the fucking tight end.
that's what I said. I said bring back Zach Davidson.
Yeah, then you
the
get
motocross dude.
2-for-1
Punter.
special, bro.
I mean, dude kicked one punt and we were like, this is the guy. Like,
He launched
He
it,
did.
though.
It was like a 70-yard punt. So.
Yeah. If we could have a 70-yard punter, fuck it. And it can
And he's
catch
a tight
balls.
end?
Yeah. We already have 3 tight ends.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you think so with having Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid, like were they splitting reps or were they ever on the field at the same time?
I know they do some 2 tight end sets where they're both on the field.
Mm.
There were a lot of haters in the offseason about Kincaid too.
He had a good game.
He had a good game. He did. He caught the first touchdown.
Yep.
Caught a couple more balls down the line, I think, too.
He had that one on the sideline when
Yeah,
clock was running
that was a
out.
huge catch.
Yep.
A lot of people wrote him off after how it ended last year, but that's just, I don't know, whoever's fault it is on the last play of the last game of the year, if it's not the Super Bowl, is going to get some hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of people don't love Kincaid.
Clearly
I don't know.
Josh likes him.
Yeah, that whole thing's in kind of a weird spot. I feel like Knox has transitioned in a way to more of the blocking guy,
Mm-hmm.
where Kincaid is more of the receiving guy. They're I think Kincaid's a little bit better, but they're not far from being equal in my eyes.
Mm.
A lot of people are high on Jackson Hawes, so
Really?
he was like, I don't know what round we picked him in, but yeah, people like him.
He's a big dude too. He seems like he's got to be at least 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, he better be. And he's young. Yeah, 5th round pick. So you never know, man. You never know with these things. There's always somebody who comes out of nowhere, and that was
Yeah.
like a 4th or a 5th or a 6th rounder, like Benford, 6th round pick.
Yeah.
So
Seeing, I remember you mentioned this watching the game. Seeing the single digits on linebackers now. Because who was it? Bernard
switched.
yeah.
Bernard switched from 43 to 8.
Yeah, it looks a little strange.
It does. They've had it for a few years now. I liked 43 because it's just like a random ass number, which I think is cool. Like,
Yeah.
and Benford's 47. Like, those are just like random ass numbers that nobody is. So I feel like those are cool. It doesn't bother me with like Cook being 4. Like, that's not that weird to me. Or like the receivers being single digit. Like Keon's 0.
Yeah, which is sick. I love that.
It's kind of crazy, but like if somebody's good and they wear 0, then it doesn't look bad. Then I'm like, okay, like, you know what I mean? This guy's good then, I guess. It's all about like that type of thing, you know?
Do you think there is a mental game there where like you see someone across from you wearing 0, you're like, he's got to be good. If he's not, then he shouldn't be wearing 0.
Well, 0 means you're a loser, does it not?
No.
You're a 0.
No.
I don't know. If you're number 1, you're 1. You're the 1.
So if you're 99, you're the 99th
Wayne
best.
Gretzky, go.
Yeah, go. See? yeah.
I just think the D end and like linebacker aspect of it is a little weird.
Yeah, seeing a D lineman with a single digit is a little strange.
Yeah. But they bring a lot of that over from college.
Yeah.
So a lot of these college dudes like get to keep their number.
I saw an interview with fucking Devontae Adams about going to the Jets, and I forget who was number 17. And Devontae was like, yeah, I'll give you 17 grand for 17. He was a young guy. I think he was a rookie.
Yeah.
And the rookie was like, gonna have to bring that up that number up a little bit. And Devontae's like, okay, what do you want? And the rookie's like, $1 million. Dead
I think
serious.
I saw that clip.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that dude's still on the Jets.
No, because Devontae wore 17, so
He probably got cut, and then Devontae wore 17 anyway for free. So, but yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Paying for numbers is a little ridiculous to me. I think if you're a vet, the rookie should just be like, yeah, you're the vet, take it.
I mean, if it's Devontae, yeah. I mean, I'd take the 17K, but
yeah, that's like $1 million though for a fucking number.
Yeah, and like he's being nice, like doing you a favor, like just give him the number, dude. Like,
take the money.
Yeah, but that stuff happens all the time when people go to new teams. So
I thought about this idea that I think we should do the next time we watch a Bills game. We do like post-game interviews as a fan.
What do you mean?
So like we set up just like a phone camera or whatever, and we got a table with a mic. And like let's say I'm asking questions, and like this is a post-game interview for you as a Bills fan, you know.
Oh, I got you. Like a bit? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, like got some stuff to clean up, like that thing.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Be like, hey, let's keep the questions short today. I got a bucket of blue lights waiting for me.
Yeah, exactly. I love that.
Yeah. Boys could do better. You know, there's a lot of things that we need to work on.
Absolutely.
Watch the tape.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny. All right. We can wrap it up. We're at about 40. And actually, if you have any... All right, let's talk about the rest of the NFL for a bit. Is there any teams that you're a little worried about? Not worried, but like you're like, damn, they look kind of strong.
Coming out of week 1, I didn't watch all the games. Obviously, the Eagles look good.
Yeah.
We do have to play them at the end of the year. Fun fact, that's the only team Josh hasn't beaten.
Really?
Besides the Bills, obviously. But
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, out of all the 31 other teams, the only team he's never beaten is the Eagles.
Damn.
Which is kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
We don't play them that often, so like it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only team, which is nuts. No one in the NFC scares me that much. The Packers looked really good. I thought they pretty much dominated the Lions. Lions lost both coordinators, so that's kind of interesting.
Do you think they're going to be... I don't think they win the division.
The Packers?
No,
or the
no,
Lions?
the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, the Packers went out and got Micah Parsons. Like, they clearly want it. They looked great in that game. We'll see how it shakes out. It's so early. AFC, the Bengals kind of looked like trash, but they usually don't play very well in the beginning of the season. They usually have to catch up. I feel like they're always like just trying to scrape their way to the playoffs. Other than that, the Dolphins looked horrendous, which was great to see.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them. So squish the fish.
How'd the Patriots do?
I didn't see much from that game. I know they lost to the Raiders. Which I'm not high on the Raiders, but I do think the Raiders are going to be better than a lot of people think they're going to be.
For sure. I mean, you got Pete Carroll and Geno.
Yeah. They got Ashton Genty running back. Like, they have pieces.
Max Crosby.
Exactly. So when I saw that they were like underdogs by 3 points to the Patriots, I was like, dude, I'm hammering that.
Damn, they were the underdogs?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Trying to think if there's anybody else. Obviously, the Ravens look great. Chargers looked good. They look like they're finally going to step up. We'll see if Herbert can win a playoff game finally.
I hope so. I hope they take the division.
Same.
Yeah. Imagine the Chiefs don't make the playoffs.
They will. They'll find a way.
You think?
Yeah. I think there's no way they don't make it. Unless the Broncos are like nasty or somebody like the Texans also looked pretty bad. I will say that.
Yeah.
Who like that was everybody's darling like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now they did not look great. That whole division's like not very good though. So that's Colts, Jags, Titans, Texans.
Colts look great.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He looked nice. But yeah, that division's weird. I don't know who's going to come out of there. Maybe the Colts. Who knows? People like the Jags too. They won.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
God. I think Trevor Lawrence is a bust.
I think he's a bum. I can't believe they paid him
Yeah.
as much as they paid him. He's paid the same amount as Josh. That's absurd.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Has he even been to the playoffs?
Yeah, he beat Herbert in the playoffs.
Really?
That's why Herbert's never won a playoff game.
Because of the Jags. And
The Chargers were
Lawrence.
up 30-0, and the Jags came back.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I remember watching that game. It was like 30-0. I don't know if it was halftime, maybe like a little bit of the way through the third. And it was like a Friday or Saturday night. We left and went to the bar. And it's on at the bar, obviously, but I'm not watching intently. And then they just start coming back. I'm like, holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
Damn. Well, I'm excited for the season, man. I'm so happy it's back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think top 3 in the AFC is probably Bills, Ravens, Chiefs. You have to give
Still?
Yeah. It's only been 1 week. They lost 1 game.
Yeah, but you said it. They got a gauntlet. If they go
They also
1
went
and
to 3
3,
Super Bowls in a row.
fuck them, dude. They're they're fucking done. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna bet against them every week.
Good luck with that. NFC probably Eagles, Packers. Who else was I talking about?
I think the Bucks are sneaky.
People like the Bucks. People like the Bucks a lot.
Yeah.
Baker's my fantasy QB on both teams.
Hell
so,
yeah.
All right, we'll go Bucks.
Yeah, how you
Third.
doing in fantasy?
I won 1, lost 1. Classic.
Nice. Are they both for money?
Yeah. One's for 50, one's for 30. So
Nice.
nothing like.
I mean, that pot's
Absurd.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already sick of like looking at waivers and like,
Really?
setting lineups. Drafting's the best part in my eyes.
Yeah.
After that, I mean, it can be tedious, like especially if your team sucks. Like,
Yeah.
if you're like 4-6 in like week 10, it's like, what am I doing? Like, this is just not fun, you know?
Is it every team makes the playoff, like the top 10 out of 12 make the playoffs?
No, so it's usually like half. So,
Oh, okay. Look, that's a cutthroat league.
yeah. I mean, I'm in an 8-team league for the first time in a long time. So all of our teams like look good because it's like a lot less players.
Yeah.
But I think that's 4 make it, 4 don't, and then my 10 team is 6 make it, 4 don't. So
Gotcha.
you can get in and go on a run. I did it last year. I think I was the last seed in a 10-man league, and I ended up winning the championship. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was sick.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, this is a good episode. Glad we got to chat about that fucking game because holy shit, man. We'll never. I don't know. I hope we don't have to see another game like that this year. Honestly, I hope they're a little more.
They're fun,
They're fun,
but
but
also like so nerve-wracking, so much like tension,
yeah,
stress.
yeah. Right before bed too.
Yeah, that was a late one. And they, I mean, I like when they blow them out. I do. When it's like 40-3 or whatever that they do. Sometimes it's nice. Gets a little boring towards the end, but I'm happy. If Mitch Trubisky's going in the game and Josh is sitting on the bench looking happy and healthy, that's a great Sunday.
Yeah, that is a great Sunday. That's a great Sunday.
So I'll never complain about those.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was stressful for sure.
I wonder who's ranked number 1 right now in the league.
in terms of like power rankings.
Yeah. Probably the Eagles, right?
I did see. Well, everyone does their own power rankings, so
Yeah.
it's really up to the person. But I did see Eagles 1, Bills 2.
Yeah.
And then
sense.
I think Ravens 3, honestly. So
that makes sense. I mean, yeah.
I mean, we had no business winning that game. No business winning that game. The Ravens lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But happy we won.
Yeah.
Happy to get a dub.
All right. Well, let's do this again. Next Bills game. You're gonna be home for the next one, huh?
Yeah, I'll be back Monday night. We could probably do a Tuesday or
Fuck
whatever
yeah.
if you want.
Word.
So
All right. Well, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for
Peace.
supporting. Peace.